Hi Cubies, here's Alexandra again, and welcome to another painting tutorial in the series Painting Essentials. Today we tackle wet blending. Well, what do we have here? We have a Contender Dreadnought that I have repainted several times, so don't mind the pink. So what I want to show you here is, if you look closely here, this is a blending that I've achieved with steadily highlighting the parts, with always increasing the amount of paint. As you can see, it will leave streaks along the miniature, but if you are far enough away, you can't see them very well. Well, wet blending, on the other hand, as you can see here, will not leave those streaks. Wet blending is a technique that allows you to make a very smooth blending, just like if you're using an airbrush. And this is one thing that I will teach you today. So what do you need? You need obviously two kinds of colors, the dark one and the bright one. So today we use a dark blue here. This is a good old Regal blue, and the target color ultramarine blue. So give the color a good shake. Do it on your palette, just like that. There we go. Then we add a little bit of water to it to give it better flow. That's good. Also for wet blending, sometimes dry retarder will also work good for wet blending. It gives you more time to work with the colors. So then we take our ultramarine blue, also on the palette. We'll also drop in some water. There we go. So, and now the underground, the surface that you're working with, should be in a plain surface like this here. This is a plain blue color. I've taught you in a previous video how to achieve a plain color, and this is what we are working with. We start off with some of the dark color, just like here. We place it down, and now very quickly we take the other color on the top, and then when they meet, you wash the brush and then you start with the bright color and you work your way downwards. What happens here is the brush will pick up the pigments from the wet color underneath and mix them on the surface itself. So if you go over it a second time, just like that, it will increase the blending capability. It's there. There you have it. This is basically wet blending in a nutshell. You could also use makeup brushes like this here to smoothen out the blending even more. Just a little bit of the dark color on the tip here, and then we go over it, and there you have it. A super smooth transition. And this blending technique not only works on flat surfaces like this, but also on quite tiny surfaces. Let's say we want to paint this area here. So just like before, we prepare our dark color. Then we quickly grab some of the bright color, and we simply work our way downwards. Pick up some of the dark color again. Wipe your brush in the middle. And there you go, a nice transition. See, even on small surfaces this technique works. So if you have a surface like this here, this is a rounded surface, you will obviously have a transition that is in both directions. So for example, we start here with the dark color, then we take the bright blue here and we work our way downward like this. There you go. And on the other side we do the same. Dark here, like that. Oops. Take the bright color, and then we simply work downwards. A little bit more. Yeah, like that. If you notice that you have too much paint on the brush, just give it a small wipe on a paper towel and start blending again. See? And we have now a nice transition on both sides from bright to dark. So, this is basically wet blending, and well, I hope you liked it, and we see us in the next video of Painting Essentials.